Hi guys, Baz and Hognose UK here. I've got a clutch today to cart, which I have absolutely no idea how it's going to turn out. I've got a Carnivore Bamboo that I've been growing on for quite a few years. She's about 4 kilos, never produced an egg. She decided this season she was going to go. She had great big follicles. So I put a Blackhead het red Axanthic clown into there. It was also possible het hypo, but I haven't had him tested yet. So anyway, finally she laid eggs, and let's go and cut them and find out what's in them. So here they are, Bamboo Carnivore. It's your Blackhead het red Axanthic clown. These are, it's the 5th today. These are due on the 2nd, so they've gone over a little bit. And then this morning, this one here, decided to pop it. Look at the size of that egg. It's absolutely huge. And there's a very interesting looking animal in there. I've not done Blackhead bamboos before, and I'm hoping to hit one of those, but with obviously the added bonus is that they'll all be het clown. This is a big baby, it's really pushing against me. Oh wow, look at that. Wow. It looks like a bloody... looks like a blackhead clown. Obviously it's not. That looks like what I'd expect a blackhead bamboo clown to look like. It clearly isn't. But it's a bamboo... that's obviously a bamboo carnivore blackhead. Or a bamboo carnivore het red Axanthic. Oh god. Why do I give myself such a headache doing these clutches? Next egg. Oh, listen to that silence, it's wonderful. There's a blackhead. So that will be het clown, obviously, that thing as well, the first one we cut. So with this blackhead, so that's the blackhead het clown. Doesn't look like it's got much else in that. Could have het red Axanthic actually, looking at the alien heads, but I'm not sure. And there is a blackhead. I'm going to say that's a blackhead het red Axanthic because the markings are vastly different. I hit one with bamboo in it so far. Oh, you know what that is? That's a Blackhead Carnivore. Show you up close. Looking at the dorsal stripe, yeah. I think that one might be everything. I'm not sure. Have a good look at them on their shed. They're at the egg. Oh, there's a bamboo. It's got quite ziggy-zaggy patterns on its back. I'm going to say a Bamboo Carnivore. So that's the copy of its mum. But that's a Bamboo Carnivore het clown. God, this egg's very deflated. Look at that. I don't know if I've ever been so quiet during an egg cutting, and the anticipation's got to me. Whoa, that's close. That's got a still got quite a big yolk in it. That's really nice. I'm going to say another Blackhead Carnivore. Now, considering these are so overdue, and the fact they're pipping, that's quite a large yolk still left with that guy. Yeah, he'll be fine, I'm sure. Oh, there we go. There's another bamboo. That's a Bamboo Carnivore. That, do you know what? With all these extra spotting and that on it, compared to that, I'm going to say that's they are. I'm going to say they're blackheads. But I don't know what the het red Axanthic does with bamboo, so maybe I'll wait to make judgment when they're out and shed. So last but not least, so now the bamboos are caught up a little bit now. So we've got 1, 2, 3 bamboos, 3 blackhead combos. And the last one is another blackhead, and that is definitely a blackhead het red Axanthic. Maybe that's a blackhead het red Axanthic without any carnivore in it. So cool, really nice clutch. Can't wait to see what these guys look like once they're out and shed off. I will update you at the time. I'll start at the beginning. I think there's one here which is a normal blackhead, and now if the lowest denomination in the clutch is a blackhead, you know it's a good clutch. Absolutely stunning. Typical blackhead. Not really a lot else to say about him other than him, and I was right, it is a him. There you go, blackhead, 100% het clown. Then this one, no, I'll go to that one next. So then this one is absolutely stunning. Now this is a blackhead carnivore. I think it isn't het red Axanthic, so I think it's a blackhead carnivore, 100% het clown. A beautiful head stamp, really deep and dark and rich. So this is a little girl. Stunning animal. Look at that. Then this one, I think, is a blackhead het red Axanthic. The alien head's a bit floaty, obviously because of the blackhead in it. But it's just the alien heads are that much different to a normal blackhead. I'm going to say that's a het red Axanthic. So it's a blackhead het red Axanthic het clown. Stunning. Look at the head markings behind the back of the head, they're beautiful. That actually could be, thinking about it, that actually could be a blackhead het red Axanthic carnivore. I haven't done that before, but I think if it was a het red Axanthic, I think the alien heads would, if it was a carnivore, the alien heads would be more conjoined. And that is a male. So there we come to the one. Now this one caused a bit of controversy, however you want to pronounce it. I believe this is a blackhead carnivore bamboo. Now the reason I think that is because of this. Look at this belly. Never hatched anything like it. I mean, there's a chance it might not be. I think it is. A couple of people have said they don't think it is. So I guess we'll just have to grow it up and see what it turns out as. But it's absolutely stunning. I'm going to say it's got the jaggedy markings that you have off of a bamboo. Look at that dorsal stripe. It's quite unlike any of the other blackheads. So there's something in it that's made it react completely different to them. So I'm going to guess it's one of these. I did initially think that these guys here were blackhead bamboos that have been overpowered, but the blackhead has been sort of overshadowed by the bamboo. But I'm not really sure. I've seen pictures of blackhead bamboos before, and they're normally much lighter, and the white, this bit comes much higher up the sides. I don't know. I think probably end up keeping this one and growing it out and finding out what is in it. And it's a boy, so it'll probably only take me about a year to find out. So there we go. I thought, let's show you this one first. So this is a replica of Mum. So this is a bamboo carnivore. Bearing in mind, I probably haven't said it on all of them, but all of these are 100% het clown. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous animal. In fact, I'd say the dorsal stripe is even tighter than on the Mum. This is, I'd say even prettier than Mum, to be honest. So it's next generation down, isn't it? So just seems to be that much brighter and that much more vivid, and the dorsal stripe is that much tighter than the Mum's. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Look at the stunning markings behind the back of the head on that. The neck here is absolutely amazing. Let's have a look what sex this one is. So that's a little boy. That's quite interesting. So now I've got to debate whether to keep that one or this one. Not sure yet, but I'm going to say that's a bamboo carnivore, 100% het clown. And then we come to these two, which have done my head in, even worse than that one in there. So there's something different about these two. The patterns are different slightly on them. I'm going to say they've both got het red Axanthic in them. Do you know what? If I didn't have that one with the white belly, I would say this was a Blackhead. So I'm quite confused. Obviously no one's ever made any of these before, so it's really hard to decide. See, that one I would say is quite close to this one, but with the extra spotting and that on it. So I know that's a carnivore bamboo. So I'm going to say that's a carnivore bamboo with het red Axanthic on top. And the one thing about blackhead clowns is they get a lot of these spots and that down the sides. And I'm wondering whether, yeah, because this one's not so spotty. In fact, it's nowhere near as spotty. So I'm going to say this one. I'm not sure how it works then, if that one is a bamboo. But this is, and feel free to comment down below. Rude comments will be removed, but if anyone wants to actually contribute properly, then please do. I'm always open to suggestion. But I think this one's probably a bamboo carnivore het red Axanthic. Absolutely gorgeous, and these are really big babies. I've got quite big hands. Look at the size of these on my hands. Beautiful. But Mum is a very large animal. She's about 4 kilos. So. And that one is a girl. So last but not least is this one. So it differs from her. You see, the dorsal stripe is very different from this one. This one's got the uniform like carnivore dorsal stripe. This one looks more like the dorsal stripe on a blackhead clown. I think maybe those two are the same, and there's not blackhead in there. I'm just wishful thinking. I'm not really sure. And I will go out on a limb and say I am not really sure. And there's, in most of my videos, there's usually at least one snake that I say I'm not sure about. Something about this animal is different to that one. I think if any of these bamboo animals have got blackhead in it, it's going to be this one. It's got a completely different type of dorsal stripe. That one in there has got a typical double dorsal stripe from the carnivore. And then this one is completely different. It's much lighter. It's got a very different head. Its head's almost blushed out like it's got pastel in it, but there's no pastel involved in this breeding whatsoever. So I'm going to say hopefully this one is the full shebang. It's got everything in it, but I'm not sure. Oops, excuse my phone. And that is a boy. So it's very likely that one's going to be staying put to be proved out. Absolutely stunning. So there you go. Fantastic clutch. Absolutely stunning. Over the moon with some of these animals. They're absolutely amazing. The only thing is I've got a real headache trying to identify them. I do believe the bamboo with everything in it could have blackhead in it, but I don't know for certain. Blackhead bamboos I've looked up online don't look anything like the blackhead one I produced, but then none of them have got blackhead in them, so maybe they're world firsts, I don't know. But I spent a lot of time researching, trying to find out you know, what a blackhead bamboo would look like, and any pictures I found don't look anything like that one in there, so looks like I'll probably be keeping at least 2 out of this clutch, as if I need any more snakes. But you know, sometimes you have to keep a few back and prove them out and to continue the project on. I'm absolutely over the moon with those stunning ones. They're just the bamboo, each of the ones that are obviously bamboo are amazing. Even the male carnivore bamboo, which is kind of a replica of Mum, is that much brighter and that much more stunning than Mum. So yeah, awesome. Another headache clutch. I just think, you know, as we produce more and more animals with more and more genes stacked on top of them, it's going to get harder and harder to identify. I'm not the only one in videos that says I'm not sure about this one. Like somebody posted on my carnivore page the other day about that one that I thought might be a bamboo blackhead. They don't think it is, but I've got no other explanation as to why it looks completely different from all the others. So I you know, the only difference being is that the bamboo's in there. But I don't know if that one's bamboo, why would the other one with all the genes stacked on top of it also be a bamboo? So I don't know. I have a headache. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please tick like. If you haven't already, I really would appreciate it if you subscribed. And take care out there. Enjoy the summer while it lasts for 5 minutes in the UK.